Okay, here's the video I promised you. Basically, our software is in the cloud. So that means everything is on our server and you access it from any web browser pretty much anywhere. And once you log in, it'll look like this. We have three sections: pages, playlists, and channels. And our pages section is where you either create your own messages or you bring in shows that we've already created. So to bring in a show, we just go over to this little arrow here and we can go down from another dashboard. And this is where I'll load in all those shows that I have from the Brycan days. And you pick your library, so we can do it by year, by month. Right now, I'm just going to show you this is chiropractic library, and these are all the shows that we did for chiropractic back in 2020. So you can preview them all here. They're just on and on and on, and you can bring any one of them in. I'm going to go back to this one. Was it number 3? Yeah. So we have two ways. You can bring in information in a template mode so that if you wanted to have your logo and the weather, you would bring in this one. If you want the show to run full screen, you would double click this one. So for example, we double click. Now it's in our pages section. That's how easy it is to bring in a show. Um, and from here, you can go in and do a couple different things. You can edit it, that type of thing. We have a whole graphic design engine built in. And I'm just going to show you how that works really quick. I can give you another video on the graphic design engine at another time. But basically, once you go into our editor, everything in here is its own individual layer. So you can click on the YouTube app and you can move it to wherever you want. You can resize the video. So if it's uh, a small section on surgery or a different something that's related that you want people to see, you can just paste the YouTube address here, and then you can play it. So that's how easy it is to get any YouTube off of YouTube into the system. So from there, uh, you've got the video. Now you need to create the text around it. So basically the text is also an individual layer. Now, because this layer is active, we can actually, everything on the left side of the menu here is all related to what you can do with the text. You can change the color, the font size, etc., etc. So now this is another text box. So you can go in and again, you can change all the font, the different types of fonts, colors, background size, everything that's in there. Even this little thing here is just a box with another white box on it to make it look good. And this one here in the background, so I'm just going to delete the video. So we click delete, and then all of a sudden, whoops, I deleted the wrong one, but no problem. So you can bring in any picture you want. So under basic elements here, we can go into images. And these are all the images that we've already loaded in, but we have access to stock footage. So I think that one was a dog. So if we just do another search for a dog, basically we could do feet, ankles, anything that you want. So just for fun, I'm going to bring in, I don't know, this guy's cute. Okay, there we go. Use this image. It will download it in the background, and it's going to pop it right into our page. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. There it is. I want to make it really big. Okay, and we'll move it off to the right here. Okay, and that's how easy it is to bring in your image. So obviously we can control where the text lays. We've got to bring to the front or the back, all the way to the front. Okay, so let me just make sure that's the active one, and we bring it all the way to the, come on. There it is, and we can move our text anywhere we want. So this is, we offer a fully managed service. So you can either email us with your text and say, hey, this is the message that we want, whether it's, turn your cell phone on vibrate, or we have a special on this. We'll create the message for you and upload. After a little while, you'll get really good at this, and you can create as many of these as you want, as fast as you want. So that's our graphic design engine. We can do a whole bunch of other things in here too. I won't go into detail now, but you can pull in all the posts from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Yammer. You can do different things. We've got a little birthday engine if you want to do happy birthday to people. If you want to play the weather, we've got weather apps, ticker apps, anything. Pretty much we can do anything that you want or can imagine with the software. So let's just pretend that you were happy with that one. You created it. It's your special. And you want to get it on the TV. The next thing we do is, because that was an individual message or an individual video, you have to decide, okay, is that part of a theme? And if it's part of a theme, then you want to create a playlist. So if we click add, we'll just go test. Okay, and let's pretend that this playlist is for the month of March, or if we're getting ahead, we can go, this is what we want to play for the month of April. So you can rename it to March or April. And then from here, you have to decide what it is you want to play. So let's grab the video. We drag it down on top of the playlist. And this is, for example, is going to be our April playlist and our April themes. We're going to pull them in, and you can grab as many of these videos as you want. You can have 5 minutes of a loop. You could have 20 minutes of a loop. You can bring in sunsets. You can do absolutely anything that you want with this. You can showcase your staff, new staff members. You create the post and bring it in. Now we also have a field over here called optional foreground, and whatever you put in here is going to overlay your image on top of everything that's in the playlist. So in this case, I've got a ticker. I'll just show you. So we go edit, and in here we've got the logo on the top left, and we have a ticker that goes across the bottom with the blue background, and there's nothing else in there. So now if I go save and back, and I'll show you what it looks like inside the playlist. So the playlist, we go edit, and we can preview. It just takes a couple seconds to load the shows into the buffer cache. And there's our Nutrition Can Help with the clinic logo on the top left, and then the ticker that runs across the bottom. And the ticker you can edit and change instantly whenever you want. And yeah, so that's basically how that works. Now, we've gone ahead and we've set up March or April, or you have your topics that you want to showcase on the TV. You can pull all the I'll get all the libraries that you guys already have from the Brycan days in there. And then that's your playlist that we created as test. Now to get it onto the TV, you do have to have either a computer, which you guys do, or like a little Google Chromecast key or something, but we do need to, whatever is in your master channel is what will show up on the TV. So right now, if I go in here, I can edit. You can play just the March playlist. You could play as many of these playlists as you want. So basically all you do is you drag that playlist down into the channel section, and in the next rotation, that playlist will show up on your TV. So basically all we do with the TV is we create a web address. This is your dedicated web address. So the computer that's attached to the TV, we open the Google Chrome browser, we play this particular channel. So we can just copy it. And if I open a new tab, you'll see right here, I'm just going to paste it in here. And that's all we do. That is our engine. There's no software to download. There's no anytime that there's an update that we make an improvement on our end, it's automatically rolled out to you as we do it. So it makes it super easy for you guys. Now, being that you have, I think, 3 multiple video cards in your system, I've got a little batch file here that will actually send the show out to each video card, and we can mimic what you've already done. Now, we can also, if you wanted to run different things in different locations, we are capable of doing that. Most people don't. But we just create 3 channels at the bottom, one for each of your TVs, and then you could set up a specific show for a specific room. If it was a pension and education room, you can create a playlist specifically for a room and then play it that way. So very quickly, our software is all cloud-based, so everything is done on the server. You can do this from home, and whatever you load into your channel will show up on your TVs. So to recap, we can bring in any show or create any message that you want in the Pages section. The next step is to decide what it is you want to be on your TVs. I have some clinics that just want 20 minutes of content and they want it to loop and they don't want anybody to ever see the same thing twice. I've got other clinics that'll do a 5 or a 10-minute loop, and in the middle of that, they want people to see their important message 3 or 4 times while they're in the clinic. So that could be refer a friend, win a gift card. It could be, bring your food in for the food bank drive we're doing, your Christmas message, that type of thing. And the other thing that we do that is kind of fun, and I will show you here, is we do a couple slides um, for the day of the year. So today, if I preview this, you will see, and we swap this out every day. So every day you have a different slide from us. I think yesterday was Mario and Super Mario's Day. Today is Happy Oatmeal Nut Waffles Day. And then again, it has your logo across the center there. And then we do this with Valentine's Day, Father's Day. So we'll look after all of the seasonal messages. And you're more than welcome to put up your own as well. But it's just something that we is fun and that most people enjoy. So basically, that is everything very quickly. The software, hopefully, you find is very easy to use. It's all drag and drop. We've got tons of content in there. You can pull from stock videos, stock footage, and then you can, once it's in this channel section, that's what's going to show up on your TVs. And again, because we live in this software, we can do things very quickly. So we offer the fully managed service. So you just call us or email us and say, we need this, this, and this. And here's my sentence. Please animate it or add a picture and then put it on my TVs. And I only want it to run for the next 2 weeks or the next 3 days. Um, and we can look after all of that for you. If you're techie and you want to play, you're more than welcome. You have full access, and I can do as many of these videos as you want and send them to you, and you can review them and go through them at your own pace. So I will leave it there for now. And then you can certainly email me back if you have any questions. I know this is kind of a lot and it's super fast, but we'll leave it there. So let me know what you think. Thank you.